All right, our next guest is only 22 years old, but has already been boxing for 17 years.
Now, since then, he has won 6 amateur belts, graduated with honors from Potomac High School, and just last week won his pro debut fight. My goodness, Dave Ross is here now to introduce us to this local phenom. Dave.
Yeah, it's a lot to do before you're 22. But yeah, Kevin "Smooth" Rivers Jr. is what you could call a true success story of hard work and dedication paying off. And Kevin, thank you very much for coming in the studio today, man. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Let's talk about that of being young, being 22, and having your debut this past weekend at the Convention Center. What was that like, getting in there, no headgear for the first time as a pro?
It was wonderful, man. It was a great experience. I went in there, stuck to my game plan, did what I had to do. I loved it.
Be honest, were you nervous, though, for the first time out?
For the first time, actually, I wasn't that nervous, but every fighter get butterflies.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
It's normal.
It was there. It was
You should
normal.
get that.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about your amateur career, because you won in over, what, 12-year span, you won over 150 bouts as an amateur, correct?
Yeah,
so, again, the difference for people that don't know, you're wearing the headgear and those sort of things. You take all that off as a pro. What are the differences between fighting as an amateur and fighting as a pro?
Fighting as an amateur and fighting as a pro is more protection than amateur. The gloves are more heavier, what, 10 ounces? When you pro, the gloves come smaller, 8 ounces, no headgear. You still got your mouthpiece. Amateur, you fight with a jersey. Pro, you don't.
Okay. So at 22 now, and again, we said here that you've been basically wanting to fight, or knew you wanted to fight from the age of 5.
Yeah.
Okay, what made you want to get into this crazy racket?
It's in the bloodline. My family, I come from a history of family of fighters. My father boxed, my uncles boxed, so it's something I always wanted to do.
And now when you talk about your family, you're from Palmer Park, and a lot of people around these parts realize that that means Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah,
and so talk about your family ties with Sugar Ray.
Actually, my Uncle Rick used to spar with Sugar Ray Leonard. He was a sparring partner getting ready for Marvin Hagler.
Yeah.
My father used to box out the same gym as Sugar Ray Leonard. My uncles, my Uncle Tony, my Uncle Peanut, all of them.
One of the biggest fights of all time, Marvin, Hagler and Leonard. I mean, that was a huge, huge deal. So you've met Sugar Ray, correct?
Yeah, he came down to see me
passed any words of wisdom on to you?
He gave me a few words of encouragement.
What did he tell you?
He told me just continue to box and stick to what I do.
Okay, all right, let's talk about your high school days, because graduated with honors from Potomac High School. Everybody must have known as you're walking around your high school that you're a fighter, right?
You'd be surprised. I was quiet in high school. I mean,
really?
A few people knew me that I boxed. Well, a lot of people knew that I boxed, but I was quiet. I was humble, very humble.
Okay, well, that's good. But with the guys that did know, I guess nobody messed with you at, say, the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They let you go about your business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me what that's like, though, being a student, too, and being an athlete. You knew that you wanted to do this professionally, but yet, to graduate with honors, obviously, you had some other things on your mind.
Boxing helps me to remain focused. It's a discipline, too, kind of like, because it help me stay focused in school. It help me do my homework, make me stay out of trouble. I mean, it helps a lot.
Keep you on the narrow path.
Keep you on the right path.
Very good. Okay, so you had that pro debut on Saturday in front of your hometown fans. You're fighting at 126 pounds.
Yes, sir.
That's a featherweight.
That's correct.
Is that what you're walking around weight?
My walking around weight, I get no bigger than 137.
137, so you're still dropping 11 pounds.
Yeah, I still drop 11 pounds.
And how do you do that for the people that don't know?
Just train hard.
Is it?
That's it.
No tricks to the trade? Because, you know, a lot of people would like to know how to lose 11 pounds in, say, a week.
Yeah, well, you got to watch how you eat, but it all depends on you and your body.
Okay.
Your blood type, or you can eat from your blood type.
Okay, we got to wrap it up. But, Kevin, you don't do fast food, right?
Not really, but
okay.
I try to stay away from it.
All right, next fight is when?
Next fight is November 3rd at the Washington, D.C. Convention Center.
All right, get out there and support Kevin "Smooth" Rivers. Not smooth.
That's
Smooth.
K-Smooth.
K-Smooth. I love it, Kevin. Thanks very much. It's a pleasure meeting you, and we're looking for very big things from you in the future.
Yes, sir.
All right, come check him out in November. Allison, let's go back over to you.
Enjoyed that, Dave. Thank you so much.